Hello and welcome to another episode of Patents TV. I'm your host Jeff Bond, and today is the third Tuesday of the month. That means it's our featured solutions. And today's episode, we're going to be looking at an iOS app that is by Make a Difference Incorporated. And it allows all students to access core instruction based on educational standards. And that app happens to be the iPact. Let's take a look.
One of our problems when using mobile technologies is that most of us have polluted our iPads with many apps that we don't even use. Sometimes we buy an app and it doesn't really do what we thought it was supposed to do, or we can't really figure out what it's supposed to do. We all know that there are plenty of apps in the App Store. An app to play a game, an app to create some flashcards, book apps, writing apps. Oftentimes, we try to organize our multitude of apps into logical categories or folders, but that can be confusing too, because sometimes we use an app for more than one kind of thing. So we are faced with asking ourselves, so which folder should I put it in? The solution? We need to access all app activities in one place, in a system of instruction. In a system that connects one lesson to the next, so we do not provide standalone instruction in a vacuum. This way, our learners understand how each lesson connects to the next one and the previous one. This system is called the iPact Research-Based App System, which is founded on the research-based teaching framework called the PACT. The iPact offers a starter set of 205 instructional templates aligned to the Common Core standards in the areas of language, reading, writing, and speaking and listening. These vital 4 components are the 4 modules of the PACT, which are learn about, read about, write about, and talk about. The iPact is designed in a way to differentiate instruction for diverse learners of any age, offering instructional templates at different levels of representation and complexity. This system of instruction will grow and grow with various in-app purchases, so you can customize your system over time. And what's unique about the iPact app system is that you find everything in one place. This greatly helps our instructors and anchors our learners. Now, another problem that we have with many of the apps we try to use on our iPad is that we are not quite sure how the app activity links to the standards or learning objectives we need to teach in our classrooms, learning centers, or work settings. Meaning, why are we doing this app activity? The solution is to have alignment to the standards directly in the app itself, like in the iPact. So it leaves no questions as to why we are doing what we are doing with our learners. Then we often have trouble even figuring out what the app activity is, or what it can offer us as instructors along with our learners, meaning what is this activity? The solution is to have detailed explanations, as outlined in the iPact, available in each app activity, so we know what the activity is and what features are available to us in the app activity. And we also need to know how to use the activity in a way that offers learning objectives or lesson plan goals, not just using an app activity for the sake of using an iPad to keep kids or adults busy or entertained. Rather, we need to know how this app activity fits into our instruction in a way that's measurable. Learning with purpose, I call it. The solution is to have a resource bank of learning objectives and sample lesson plan goals for each app activity, as seen here in the IPACT app system, so that we have teaching guidelines that serve as a compass for our app instruction. The IPACT app system offers you all of this and more in 205 instructional templates systematically aligned to the Common Core standards to teach vocabulary in the Learn About module, build comprehension of informational text and literature in the Read About module, access brainstorming and composing writing activities in the Write About module, and support and enhance more formal speaking skills in the Talk About module. The IPACT app system gives you the what, why, and how of UDL instruction so that you can reach and teach each learner of any ability. Video playback, video trimming, and video annotation are now available as a free update to the IPACT app system. This free update gives a user the ability to add video to most picture targets. It is easy to add a video from your camera roll to an IPACT activity by simply selecting Choose a Video from the pop-up menu when setting up an activity. After adding a video, it is also possible to trim it by selecting Start and End Points, which means that it is possible to use one video across multiple targets or pages in an activity, playing different sections of that video. Videos display in full-screen video playback and can be paused by simply tapping the screen. When paused, you can do three things. Annotate on the current video frame to laser focus your instruction or engage learners in essential study skills. Make a thumbnail or picture for the target that holds the video content. And also stop the video. You can also turn on new activity settings to allow your learners to choose, trim, and delete videos in their assignments. The annotating tools in the IPACT app system. You can increase learner engagement and provide on-the-spot instructional focus using the built-in annotating tools in the IPACT. To open the annotating toolbar, tap the annotating icon located on the upper toolbar in the right corner. Let's examine the annotating toolbar and the available tools. The annotating toolbar defaults to the PACT module color. For example, if you are in a Learn About activity, it defaults to the color green. If in a Read About activity, it defaults to blue. If in a Write About activity, it defaults to yellow. And if in a Talk About activity, it defaults to red. You have the ability to select any color from the spectrum and save it. Simply tap on Pick a Color to select your color from the spectrum and then save it. A highlighter is available in the annotating toolbar. The highlighter highlights with a semi-transparent color. A marker is also available. The marker marks with a thick line. There is also a pen available, and the pen marks with a thin line. There are 3 functions in the annotating toolbar. Undo, which removes the last annotation you made. Clear Page, which removes the annotations on the current page of the activity. And Clear All, which removes the annotations from the entire activity across all the pages. Here are some annotating tips. You can use the annotation tools in many different ways. Learners can highlight main ideas and details. Learners can circle items on a diagram. Learners can add illustrations to their writing assignments. And enter answers using the annotating tools. Learners can also cross off items in collaborative discussions. And you, as an instructor, can incorporate these annotating tools into your instructional lessons. Cloning an activity in the iPact app system. When you clone an activity, you make an exact duplicate. Cloning is the quickest way to create different versions of the same activity. The clone function can be accessed from 2 locations. From the sharing menu when you run the activity, or from the clone button located in the activity detail page on the bottom toolbar in the right corner. In both cases, after you tap to clone, you are asked to confirm your selection. Tap Clone It to confirm your selection and make a duplicate. After that, iPact generates the cloned activity and immediately displays the activity detail page with detailed information about the cloned activity. The word copy is automatically added to the activity title. Please note, to modify the settings of your cloned activity, such as changing the name, the number of targets, adding lesson plan comments, or selecting specific options. After a cloned activity is generated, simply tap the Edit button in the activity detail page. The activity page will be displayed to let you change details and settings. Tap Save at the end. Converting an activity in the iPact app system. The Convert function allows you to transfer content from one activity to a different one within the same module or a different module in seconds. The Convert function can be accessed from 2 locations in the iPact. From the sharing menu when you run the activity, or from the Convert button located in the activity detail page on the bottom toolbar in the right corner. In both cases, after you tap to convert, you are shown a list of possible templates to convert your content into. Scroll the list to select a template. Then tap OK to confirm your selection. After that, IPAC generates the new activity, transferring content from one activity to the other. The new activity page is immediately displayed, allowing you to quickly modify the settings, the name of the activity, the number of pages, core vocabulary, lesson plan comments. And notice by default, the new activity name shows the name of the activity where the conversion originated from, plus the word conversion at the end of the title. You should replace the default text with a title that matches your new activity. Save your changes by tapping the Save button. From Setup mode, you can adjust the content to the new format in your new activity. Then start the activity and get a thumbnail for your new activity. A thumbnail makes it easier to identify your materials in the IPAC activity library. It is that simple. It's all about time, or lack thereof. Sharing and exporting activities in an app is essential when building units that we need to use in a heartbeat and then archive. And you can share and export in the IPACT app system. You can create your own free IPACT sharing community through Dropbox. Invite your team members into your shared folder and easily import and export your IPACT activities to build a library of IPACT activities in your school or agency. In fact, many schools and agencies are creating district-wide or agency-wide IPACT Dropbox accounts so that an entire staff can share their IPACT app activities with each other to drastically reduce content creation time. If you want to share a PDF of your IPACT activity and get a fast and easy printout of your app activity in the IPACT, simply email your IPACT activity as a PDF to yourself or to someone else. You can also print right from your iPad. These are real solutions to real-life problems in our workday using mobile technologies for instruction.
Well, I hope you found that video interesting, and I hope that you actually have a chance to look at the IPAC. Until then, we'll see you next time.